Hey guys, I'm here to tell you about my postpartum checkup. It was June 5th. I was 7 weeks and 3 days instead of 6 weeks as they kept rescheduling my appointment. I weighed 161.4, which is not bad considering I got up to 187. But I was still just a little disappointed because, like, right after I had him, like a week later, I was already way down to 159. So I went from 187 to 159 in like a week. So I lost basically all my baby weight. Somehow, I don't know, I gained 2 pounds. I lost all my baby weight in a week except for 10 pounds. So once I get those few pounds off, it didn't take me long to lose the baby weight at all. So that's good. My goal weight would be to be 120 though. So I'd have to lose 40 pounds. And my goal is to do that by my 21st birthday, which is in 4 months. Kind of hard to lose 40 pounds in 4 months. I'd have to lose 10 pounds each month, which I'm going to try to do, but it's going to be kind of hard. My blood pressure was 114 over, I don't remember what, but 114 is good because I had preeclampsia, so glad to know that one away. I weighed Elliot while we were there too. He's so big, they kept joking about how big he was. He weighs 13.4 ounces, which is practically almost doubled his weight because he was 7'12" when he was born. They sent me back to exam room 7, and of course all the nurses there are real nice. I like all of them except for one, and I happened to get the one I didn't like all that well because she's kind of bitchy. But whatever. She started asking me questions. She asked me if I had any urinary or bowel problems, and I said no. And she peered up out of her glasses and kind of gave me a dirty look. She's a woman probably in her mid-50s, short blonde hair, probably 5'4". She asked me if I'd had intercourse since I had him, and I said yes. She kind of shook her head and gave me a dirty look. But, I mean, how long do you want me to wait? I'm not going to wait till Christmas. You're supposed to be seen 4 to 6 weeks after you have the baby. It's already 7.5 weeks because you idiots kept rescheduling my appointment, so whatever. You're probably just upset because you're not getting any. She said protected or un. I said protected. I wanted to say, well, duh. I should have said un just to see what she said. They asked me what birth control I was considering, and I said I didn't think I wanted to get on anything, which of course she gave me an even dirtier look over that. It's just birth control. I've been on 6 different things, and I bleed really, really heavy, just like when I had my miscarriage. Like, that's how heavy it was. Only this will continue for like 5 months, go away for 2 weeks, and then come back. And no, I'd rather be pregnant again because I get the baby at the end of it instead of just bleeding for no reason. I mean, no, I don't want another baby just yet. But condoms work just fine when we use them. Just fine. They work for years. So, I mean, they'll work if I use them. And if they don't, then that's okay too. I got married because I wanted to get married and I wanted to have kids. And yeah, if you shouldn't have sex if you are that against having a baby. I'm just saying. Like, I don't want any birth control. You don't have to judge me for that. Yeah. I'm looking down at my little notebook I write in just to see if I left anything. But yeah, when Elliot's about 14 months old, I want to try for a girl. And the reason when he's 14 months is because I want them to be close, and I want I want to be due around when I was due with him, like in April. Anywhere between April and September, so I'm not like real huge and big in the summer. Something like around in there. Actually, no, not due in September. I mean, I want to get pregnant between, like May and September, and then be due around like April, May, June, so I'm not real big in the summer. Because I got huge, I was so small, oh my god, it was huge. I eventually want 24 kids. I don't know if I have enough time for that. So I want to give myself just a little bit of a break, so probably not going to happen, but anyways. She asked if I had any abdominal problems. I said no. I wanted to say, well, besides from the sagging skin and stretch marks. She asked if I was a smoker, and I said no. She left, and I had to undress from the waist down and put on a stupid gown that's seriously made out of paper towel, and I rip it every time I put it on because I'm retarded. So I'm trying to, keep everything covered up. My mom's in there with the baby. Just, and you'd think after having a baby I wouldn't be so nervous in pelvic exams. I just wouldn't care about since I've had a million of them, but no, I still care. I still get nervous. I'm still embarrassed. I still, you think it just wouldn't be that big of a deal. So I'm sitting there and, I'm real nervous because, I don't know, I know sex kind of hurts a little bit. It's not unbearable. It just kind of feels like maybe, rub it up against a cut or something. And so I'm picturing this, that speculum, just hurting really bad. So I was really nervous about it. I was so nervous that I felt like I was going to throw up. Having hot flashes and shit. Just calm your ass down. You had a baby. You can do anything, right? No, I was so worried about it. But anyways, I was excited to see my doctor, though, because I kind of miss going up there. Not to be poked and prodded, but to see my doctor. It's weird not going up there so often. She comes in. She's like, how is it with the little one? And I was like, it's going good. And she's like, well, I'm expecting too. And I was so excited for her. I didn't know that. It was 19 weeks. So I've been going up there all that time, and I didn't know she was pregnant. Because, of course, she's just, now barely starting to show. I was huge, so. Yeah, you can't tell with her. She said she had morning sickness when she was delivering. And she said, I remember saying, you don't need to breathe to push, because I kept going, my mouth's so dry, I can't breathe, I feel like a dead person, give me my ice chips, give me my ice chips. She's like, I wasn't trying to be rude, I said morning sickness. I was like, oh, I was so, whatever, I didn't even realize. They were laughing about how I was like, because they were asking my husband if he was okay, and I was like, he's fine, he's just standing there. Yeah, they were just laughing, making fun of me, and I'm glad I can laugh about it now because it was so awful then. My doctor's due on Halloween, which I think that's pretty cool. She thought it was funny that I'm old enough to have a baby, but not a pap smear, because I don't need a pap smear until I'm 21. And since I turned 21 October 7th, I'm going to go back before October 31st when she's due so I could see her real big and pregnant. So since I didn't need a pap smear, she just did the pelvic exam, and I didn't even know she had that speculum in there, and then I heard it opening, and it wasn't bad at all. It didn't hurt like I thought it was going to. I had stitches when I tore with him, so that's why I thought it was going to hurt so bad, but it didn't. And then she did the finger thing, and I didn't feel that either. She felt around. She said everything healed nicely. If I was pregnant and I was her and a doctor and I was around with ultrasound machines, I'd be scanning myself all the time. But she said since she sees bad things, she just tries not to do it. And she don't even want to find out what she's having. She said she wants it to be a surprise. I was too curious. I could not wait. I want to find out right now. Maybe I'll try doing that next time, but then I don't know, because then you don't know how to plan for things right. You don't want all this neutral stuff. You want to get all into it. She said her husband was like, so what happens? Do you poop? And she was like, yeah, and I'll just leave the door open. And she's really funny. She said she don't even listen for the heart tones or anything. That would be hard not to do when you have access to an ultrasound machine. I would have done it all the time. I even got a fetal Doppler when I was pregnant. A little obsessive, but I wanted to know everything was okay. Because since I had that miscarriage before, I didn't want to be so excited and like so whatever if everything wasn't okay. I kind of just wanted... I was just worried, pretty much. I told her Justin said he wasn't planning on seeing that much. And I was like, well, I'm not going to have anybody else hold my leg. So she thought that was funny. She said the other day she delivered a 12-pound baby. I couldn't even imagine that. Oh my god. Elliot's 13 pounds now. And I tore with almost an 8-pounder. A 12-pounder would have killed me. Damn. And she said vaginally. My god, that's insane. Elliot threw up everywhere right as I was getting the pelvic exam. At least my doctor's cool. She just reached over and handed my mom a spit rag while she was doing the exam. Oh my gosh, 12-pound baby, I cannot. But I promise you guys I'll be doing more videos now, so just let me know if you have any questions about pregnancy, because I know I had a lot of questions, so I'm here to answer any questions. I'll do a video with common questions. I'll do that for you guys later so you can see. So yeah, just please subscribe. I get really excited when people subscribe. I would love it if you subscribed. You could check out my makeup Facebook, like it. That would make me so happy. Facebook.com/Lauren Danielle Makeup. Actually, no, scratch that. Just type in Lauren Danielle Makeup. Because I don't know my URL. But anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe, please. Bye.